You won't believe how much a single dime can be worth. In this video, we're talking about the top rarest and most expensive 1980s one dimes, mint mark P and D coins that could make you a fortune. Stick around to see how much they're really worth. Welcome, and thanks for joining Rare Coins New Mix. Let's explore the world of rare coins that could be hiding in your collection or even in your pocket. Imagine a coin, small in size but immense in value. A coin that, when held in your hand, might seem no different from the rest of your change. But in reality, it's far more special than you might think. This coin is the 2004 USA 1 dime with the mint mark P. To most people, a dime is just a dime, easily overlooked in a pocket full of change. But for coin collectors, this particular dime is something rare, something highly sought after. It was a regular year for the United States Mint when the 2004 dimes were produced. The world was facing the usual set of challenges and changes, from the re-election of President George W. Bush to the aftermath of the Indian Ocean tsunami. But amidst it all, the U.S. Mint was quietly creating millions of coins to fuel the economy. The 2004 1 dime, like the rest of its kind, was minted in large quantities, but only a few would hold value beyond their mere face value. Now, let's take a step back and understand the significance of this dime. The design of the U.S. dime has been relatively unchanged since 1946, featuring the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt was selected for the honor due to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Additionally, his connection to the March of Dimes charity, which he helped establish to combat polio, made him an ideal figure to grace the coin. On the reverse side of the dime, there are symbols of strength and peace: a torch, olive branch, and oak branch. But when it comes to the 2004 dime, what makes this specific version, bearing the mint mark P, stand out? It all comes down to the minting location. The mint mark P signifies that this particular dime was produced in Philadelphia, one of the oldest and most famous mints in the United States. Established in 1792, the Philadelphia Mint is the birthplace of countless iconic coins, and those bearing its mark often carry added value in the eyes of collectors. So, you might think, what makes the 2004 mint mark P dime so special if it's just another dime produced by the thousands? Well, the answer lies in rarity. While the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of these dimes for circulation, not all of them were preserved in good condition. Coins from 2004, like most circulation coins, are often handled, worn down, and lost over time. However, some of these dimes, especially those that have remained in pristine condition, have become rare collectibles. What really sets this coin apart, however, is the fact that a certain few of the 2004 dimes were struck as proof coins. These proof coins are a far cry from the regular dimes you'd find in your pocket. Struck with special care and using polished dies, proof coins have a mirror-like finish that gives them an elegant, flawless look. These coins were designed specifically for collectors, and unlike regular circulation coins, they were produced in limited numbers. While they aren't completely rare on their own, the condition and preservation of individual coins are what truly determine their value. Now, it's important to mention that, generally speaking, most 2004 dimes in circulation aren't worth much more than their face value. After all, the U.S. Mint produced billions of them. But there is one version of the 2004 dime that stands out among the rest: the 2004 mint mark P dime, specifically those in superb condition. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins that has been carefully kept in excellent shape, you might be holding something incredibly valuable. This is no ordinary dime. The 2004 USA 1 dime with the mint mark P is a rare and expensive coin. It's not something you'd find in your everyday change jar, and that's exactly why collectors are willing to pay a premium for it. The rarity of these dimes, combined with their exceptional preservation, has turned them into prized collectibles. It's the combination of historical significance, minting quality, and scarcity that has made this dime so desirable in the world of numismatics. Collectors constantly seek out coins like this because they are not just about the money. They are about history, craftsmanship, and the pursuit of something rare. Coins like the 2004 Mintmark P dime symbolize moments in time that transcend mere currency. They become artifacts, pieces of Americana. This is why people are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a coin that would seem so insignificant to the untrained eye. Over time, the demand for rare coins has only increased, with more and more collectors becoming interested in owning pieces of history. The 2004 Mintmark P dime is now seen as a must-have for serious coin collectors, especially as the supply of these coins in perfect condition diminishes. The value of coins like this one is driven not only by their scarcity but by their cultural and historical importance. So, how much could you expect to sell a 2004 one dime with the Mintmark P for if you've happened to find one in mint condition? Well, the price can be quite astounding. Coins of this type, when graded at the highest levels, such as being graded by top-tier services like NGC or PCGS, can fetch upwards of $25,000, with some even reaching as much as $28,000 in certain cases. That's right, $28,000 for a dime. It may sound unbelievable, but the world of coin collecting is full of surprises like this. Coins that once seemed insignificant can gain tremendous value, especially when they're rare, well-preserved, and in high demand among collectors. The 2004 USA one dime with the Mintmark P serves as a perfect example of this. The surprising value of this dime is a testament to how the world of numismatics works. The unassuming, humble dime can turn into an asset worth thousands of dollars, proving that some of the most valuable items are often the ones you least expect. This is a coin that will continue to grow in significance as time passes, and its value may continue to rise as more collectors vie for this rare treasure. So, the next time you come across a 2004 dime in your pocket change, take a closer look. Is it one of the rare Mintmark P varieties? Is it in perfect condition? If it is, you might just be holding onto a coin worth far more than you ever expected. Coins like the 2004 one dime with the Mintmark P remind us that value isn't always about size. Sometimes, the most valuable things are hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by those who are willing to look a little closer. It's a rare gem in the world of coins, a tiny treasure that could be worth a small fortune. The 1994 one dime is part of the United States' long-running series of coins. Since its debut in 1796, the dime has had a history rich with symbolism and significance. Its most recent design, featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt, has been in circulation since 1946. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, was chosen for the dime not just because of his presidency but also due to his crucial role in the fight against polio, a disease that ravaged many lives during his time. In fact, the March of Dimes, a foundation Roosevelt helped establish, was dedicated to eradicating polio, and his image on the dime became a symbol of the cause. But let's focus on the 1994 version of this coin. It may not seem particularly special at first glance, and indeed, millions were minted in that year alone. However, what separates this particular coin from the millions that pass through everyday hands is its Mintmark D, the symbol indicating that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. The Mintmark D is key, as it tells us where the coin was struck, and for coin collectors, this detail can be incredibly important. Coins produced in certain mints, particularly in different years or in certain circumstances, can carry added value due to their rarity, the quality of the minting process, or even the slight differences in their design or production. The 1994 Mintmark D dime, for example, may not be the most exciting coin in terms of its general design. Like all dimes minted since 1946, the coin features Roosevelt's image on the obverse or front side, and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse side, which together symbolize liberty, peace, and strength. But this dime's importance isn't solely found in its design. It's all about the minting and its subsequent journey through time. Most of these dimes were produced for general circulation, meaning they were mass-produced to meet the everyday needs of Americans. They were used in transactions, spent at stores, lost in the streets, and, in many cases, even forgotten in drawers. Yet, some of these dimes, particularly those that have been well preserved or have unique features, have survived as true gems of the coin collecting world. Now, let's explore what makes this coin so fascinating for collectors. The minting process for the 1994 dime, as for many other coins, involved a combination of advanced technology and precision. The coins were struck in large quantities, but because of the large circulation, the conditions under which these coins were handled led to many becoming worn and damaged over the years. Most dimes from 1994 that are still in circulation have suffered the usual signs of wear: scratches, tarnish, and even a bit of fading. These are coins you're likely to find in the pockets of everyday Americans, worth only 10 cents at best. However, for those who know how to spot the difference, there are some exceptions. Coins that have remained in pristine condition, such as those with minimal wear and in uncirculated states, are far rarer than one might think. Even a dime from 1994 with the mint mark D, if in perfect, uncirculated condition, can be far more valuable than most people would imagine. In fact, the condition of the coin is one of the most important factors that determine its value. A coin graded as being in gem uncirculated condition is significantly rarer, making it highly sought after by collectors who specialize in rare coins. Another factor that has made the 1994 mint mark D dime so desirable is its rarity in certain conditions. Though millions were struck, a small percentage of these coins were minted with flaws, making them even more unique and collectible. For instance, some coins were struck off-center or with faint double dies, creating an error that makes the coin far more valuable. Coins with these types of imperfections are prized for their rarity, and collectors who specialize in error coins are always on the lookout for these special specimens. But it's not just any condition or minor error that can boost the value of a coin. When it comes to high-end collectibles, the grade of a coin is paramount. The grading system for coins, run by services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, helps to standardize a coin's quality and establish its value. Coins that receive higher grades, such as MS-67 or higher, can fetch astronomical prices on the market. The 1994 mint mark D dime, in top-notch condition and with rare flaws or characteristics, has been known to break records at auction, drawing in passionate collectors who are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a single coin. Let's be clear. Most of the 1994 dimes in circulation today are not worth much more than their face value. However, for those lucky enough to own a pristine, well-preserved mint mark D dime, the financial upside can be staggering. Coins that are given perfect grades, or those that are incredibly rare in terms of minting errors, are the kinds of coins that can make collectors' dreams come true. So, how much is a 1994 USA 1 dime with the mint mark D really worth? The price can vary significantly depending on a number of factors, such as the coin's grade, rarity, and any unique attributes it may possess. However, for those fortunate enough to find a 1994 mint mark D dime in perfect condition, the value can soar. In fact, well-preserved examples of this coin can fetch upwards of $57,000 in auctions, especially if it's graded as mint state or features a rare minting error. Yes, $57,000 for a single dime sounds almost unbelievable, doesn't it? The 1994 mint mark D dime is not just a coin. It's a rare piece of American history. While it may have started out as a simple, functional part of the nation's currency, over the years it has become a prized artifact for collectors. And for anyone lucky enough to own one of these rare gems, the reward can be far beyond anything they could have imagined. So, the next time you come across a 1994 dime in your change, take a moment to inspect it closely. You might just be holding onto a valuable piece of history, worth far more than its 10-cent face value. And who knows, you might have just discovered a treasure worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. Coins like the 1994 USA 1 dime with the mint mark D serve as a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things in life are the ones you least expect. They remind us that rarity, condition, and history can transform even the humblest of objects into something truly extraordinary. So keep an eye out. You never know what rare treasures might be hiding in your pockets, waiting to be discovered. When you think of dimes, you probably envision the small, silver-colored coins that are often brushed aside in the hustle and bustle of daily life. It's easy to forget that a simple dime, seemingly insignificant in the grand scheme of things, can carry hidden value, sometimes worth far more than its 10-cent face value. But what if I told you that one particular dime, a 1984 1 dime with the mint mark P, could be worth a staggering $93,000? Yes, you heard that right. A 10-cent coin worth thousands of dollars. So, let's dive into the incredible story of the 1984 USA 1 dime with the mint mark P and discover why it's a sought-after treasure for coin collectors and investors alike. To truly understand the significance of this dime, let's start by taking a step back in time and exploring its historical context. 1984 was an interesting year in American history, a year marked by political, cultural, and economic change. The United States was in the midst of President Ronald Reagan's second term in office, and the nation was experiencing a period of economic recovery following the early 1980s recession. In the world of music, movies, and pop culture, the 1980s were iconic. Michael Jackson's Thriller dominated the charts, and blockbuster films like Ghostbusters and The Terminator captured the imagination of millions. Amidst all these developments, the U.S. Mint was working tirelessly to produce coins for everyday use. In 1984, the United States Mint produced billions of coins, including the 1 dime. However, not all dimes are created equal, and the 1984 mint mark P dime would become an important part of coin history, albeit in a very understated way. It's important to understand that the 1984 1 dime, at face value, is just another part of the large annual coin production for circulation. However, what makes this specific coin special isn't immediately obvious. It's about condition, rarity, and the collector's market. Like many other dimes minted since 1946, the 1984 1 dime features the image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt, who served as president during the Great Depression and World War II, was chosen to appear on the dime for his association with the March of Dimes, a charity founded to combat polio. Roosevelt's image on the dime serves as a lasting tribute to his leadership and his legacy in public health. On the reverse of the coin, the design includes a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, further solidifying the symbolism of the dime as a coin of hope and national pride. The mint mark P, indicating that the coin was minted in Philadelphia, plays a crucial role in distinguishing this dime from others. The Philadelphia Mint, established in 1792, is the oldest mint in the United States and has been the birthplace of many iconic coins over the years. The mint mark P, while appearing on many coins, is significant for collectors because it serves as a reminder of the coin's origin, as well as its place in the long history of coin production in the U.S. While dimes from the Philadelphia Mint aren't inherently rare, the story of the 1984 mint mark P dime lies in the fact that it represents a particular set of circumstances that would make it a valuable collector's item over time. You might wonder, what makes the 1984 mint mark P dime stand out if it was mass-produced like the millions of other dimes minted that year? Well, as is often the case with rare coins, the rarity and value of the 1984 mint mark P dime stem from the survival of the coin in pristine condition. Like many coins that circulate in everyday transactions, most 1984 dimes were used, worn, and damaged over time. However, a small percentage of these dimes were preserved in excellent condition, making them incredibly rare. To a casual observer, a dime might look the same whether it's brand new or decades old. But in the world of coin collecting, condition is paramount. Coins that are graded as mint state, meaning they have been preserved in near-perfect condition, are far more valuable than those that show significant signs of wear. The grading system used by professional numismatists, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, helps assign a grade to each coin based on its quality. A coin in mint condition with minimal to no wear will earn a higher grade and a higher price when it hits the market. It's not just about being in good condition, though. Rare errors or defects in the minting process can make a coin even more valuable. For example, a small percentage of the 1984 dimes were struck with flaws, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies. These errors, though seemingly minor to the untrained eye, can make the coin much more valuable in the eyes of collectors. These kinds of minting mistakes, particularly when they are unique or unusual, can send a coin's value through the roof. One of the major driving forces behind the value of the 1984 Mintmark P dime, however, is the growing interest in coins from the 1980s, as well as the increasing demand for high-quality, rare coins in general. As collectors turn their attention to more recent years of U.S. coinage, coins from the 1980s are seen as the next frontier in coin collecting. This interest has driven the prices of coins from that era, including the 1984 Mintmark P dime, higher and higher as the years go by. Now, here comes the big reveal. Just how much is a 1984 USA 1 dime with the Mintmark P worth today? The truth is, most 1,984 dimes in circulation are worth only 10 cents. Just the face value. However, if you happen to have a well-preserved 1984 Mintmark P dime that's been graded highly by one of the professional coin grading services, you might be sitting on a hidden gem. In fact, a 1984 Mintmark P dime in pristine, uncirculated condition or with a rare minting flaw could easily fetch an incredible $93,000 in the right market. Yes, $93,000 for a dime. This kind of value is not unheard of in the world of coin collecting, where rare coins from the 1980s are slowly gaining popularity and increasing in worth. The 1984 Mintmark P dime has proven to be one of those rare coins that commands the attention of collectors and investors alike. While not every 1984 Mintmark P dime will reach this incredible price, it's important to understand that the value of a coin is driven by its condition, rarity, and the demand within the collector community. So what does this mean for you? The next time you come across a 1984 dime in your spare change, take a moment to examine it carefully. Is it a Mintmark P dime from the Philadelphia Mint? Is it in excellent condition, with minimal wear or damage? Does it have any unusual features, like minting errors or imperfections? If so, you may just have found a rare and valuable coin that could one day be worth thousands of dollars. Finally, we've reached today's rarest and most expensive find, the number 1 dime. It's a coin that, at first glance, might seem like just another 10-cent piece, but don't be fooled. This particular dime, the 1981 USA 1 dime with the Mintmark D, holds a secret. It's a coin that could change your financial future. A dime that's worth far more than you could ever imagine. So how much is it worth, you ask? Hold on, we'll get there in just a moment, but first, let's dive deep into the story behind this incredible coin. To truly appreciate the value of the 1981 Mintmark D dime, we need to go back in time and look at the year 1981. It was a year of change in the United States. The nation had just ushered in President Ronald Reagan, who was about to embark on a transformative journey to reshape American politics and economy. 1981 was a year full of political and cultural significance. The world was recovering from the challenges of the late 1970s, and the 1980s were poised to usher in a new era of prosperity. On the pop culture front, Michael Jackson's Thriller album was still years away, but the influence of artists, movies, and the rapid growth of technology made the 1980s unforgettable. In the world of U.S. coinage, the U.S. Mint was busy producing billions of coins to keep up with the growing economy. Among those coins was the 1981 1 dime. While this dime was mass-produced for everyday transactions, There's more to this coin than meets the eye. The 1981 one dime, with its mint mark D, would eventually become one of the most sought-after coins by collectors. But why? Well, let's take a closer look. The design of the 1981 one dime is rooted in a tradition that dates back to 1946. It features the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt, a pivotal figure in U.S. history, was selected to appear on the dime as a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Furthermore, Roosevelt's association with the March of Dimes, a charity he helped establish to fight polio, also contributed to his likeness being chosen for the coin. Roosevelt's image is a symbol of strength and perseverance, and it serves as a lasting tribute to his impact on the nation. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find the timeless design that represents liberty, peace, and strength. A torch, olive branch, and oak branch. These symbols have been featured on the dime for decades and have become instantly recognizable to collectors and casual observers alike. Now, let's talk about that mint mark D. The D on this coin signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado, at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906 and is one of the most well-known and important mints in the country. The mint mark D is commonly found on many U.S. coins, but it holds special significance when it comes to determining the origin of a particular coin. But here's the real question. If millions of 1981 mint mark D dimes were produced, why are they so valuable now? The answer lies in rarity and condition. Most of the 1981 dimes that were circulated over the years have been used, worn down, and damaged through everyday transactions. These coins, after years of being passed from hand to hand, are in far less than ideal condition. However, a small fraction of these coins remained in pristine condition. Some were carefully stored away, untouched by the wear and tear that most coins endure. These high-quality, well-preserved dimes are rare, and rare coins are valuable in the world of numismatics. In the coin-collecting world, condition is everything. A coin that has been preserved in excellent condition, free from scratches, dings, or discoloration, is far more valuable than one that has been circulated extensively. This is why professional coin grading services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, play a critical role in determining a coin's value. These grading services assign a numerical grade to a coin based on its appearance and overall condition. A coin in mint state, meaning it has been preserved in almost perfect condition, will be worth far more than one in a lower grade. The 1981 mint mark D dime, when found in exceptional condition, becomes a coveted treasure for collectors. But what makes this coin even more special is the growing interest in coins from the 1980s. As the years pass, coins from this era are becoming increasingly rare, and collectors are eager to get their hands on them. The 1981 mint mark D dime has become one of the most sought-after coins in this category. So, what makes the 1981 mint mark D dime stand out among the many other dimes from the 1980s? It's the rarity. While the coin itself might not be rare in the traditional sense, since millions were minted, the number of uncirculated or near-mint condition 1,981 dimes is extremely low. In fact, there are only a handful of 1981 mint mark D dimes that have been graded in mint state, making them incredibly valuable on the collector's market. Coins with errors, such as double strikes or off-center strikes, also add to the coin's allure and value. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much is this rare dime worth today? A typical 1981 mint mark D dime that has been circulated is worth only 10 cents, just like any other dime. However, a 1981 mint mark D dime in perfect or near-perfect condition can fetch a mind-blowing price. If the coin is graded highly by a professional grading service, it can sell for as much as $112,000. Yes, that's $112,000 for a single dime. That's how much this coin has appreciated in value over the years, thanks to its rarity, condition, and growing demand from collectors. The 1981 USA 1 dime with the mint mark D is a perfect example of how the world of coin collecting can turn an everyday item into a rare and highly valuable treasure. For those who have the privilege of owning one in excellent condition, the value of this coin can be life-changing. So, the next time you go through your spare change, take a closer look at your 1981 dimes. Is it the one? The rare 1981 mint mark D dime that could be worth over $100,000? You just might be holding onto a hidden gem. Coins like the 1981 USA 1 dime with the mint mark D remind us that sometimes the most ordinary-looking objects can carry extraordinary value. The world of numismatics is filled with surprises, and who knows, that dime in your pocket could be worth far more than you ever imagined.